Tell me why you chose Lehman. Is it the only offer you got, or did you have several offers, and why did you choose?
No, I got others, but the when you look at all these banks, what you look at the end of the day, because it's almost the same thing. You do the same type of pitch book, and so what we used to say in business school is you look at the asshole ratio and how many assholes there are in the bank and how miserable your life would be or not.
Yeah.
And literally, the two best banks back then, and now Lehman is gone, but was in terms of the lowest asshole ratio was Lehman Brothers and Goldman Sachs. And these were the banks where you could see that, people were important. It wasn't just about, you were not, if you know the book Monkey Business, that every MBA student
That's why Wall Street Oasis is all about monkeys.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I read that book, and when I read that book, I was like, holy crap, what did I get myself into? Do I really want to do that? And literally these two banks, it was, and for me, I had already a family. When I started in banking, I had a wife and I had 3 kids as an associate.
You had 3 kids? How old?
3 kids.
When you started?
Young, below, I had twin boys that were 4 months old. They were born just before I graduated from school, and 1 kid who was 2 years old. So imagine.
I have a 4, 2, and a 1-year-old. So I kind of a little bit get what you're into.
So you get it.
Horrible.
But now, when you work in banking and you come back at 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. and you have to be back in the office at 9 a.m. and you have 2 choices. Either you go to bed for an hour or you don't sleep and, at least you can enjoy your kid for 1 hour before taking a shower and going back to the office. These are the type of things that you have to start thinking about when you have a family and you do banking. But look, I did it. I don't regret it.
But so you were talking about the asshole factor ratio was pretty good at Lehman and at Goldman.
Yeah.
Was this a scientific thing or just based on your cocktail chats? Like you personally thought that, or it was pretty well known around and was this NYU?
It was not only it was well known, but you could feel it. When you had a cocktail party with Lehman guys and women or Goldman Sachs, they were, normal people. You could have a good discussion. It wasn't just about, I'm going to show you, it's not about ego, right? And I could show you how smart I am and how hard I work. And it was, you could see that you could become friends with
more
people.
human,
and that's more human. And that's what you want to do, because remember, when you go into banking, you have your 3 meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner in the office. This becomes your second family. And you have to like the people it's important. So I don't want to talk negatively into.
No. I get the idea, right? But you were most attracted to those banks because of the way you felt in terms of how they interacted with you, how human they seemed, how there was outside interests outside of banking. The egos seemed to be a little bit more under control. I get it.
Exactly.
But you still had 3 kids and you started there. Were you coming home at 5 a.m. and then kind of spending 1 hour with your kid and going back to the office?